welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Daria Shay. Today we're going to be talking about how to rebrand your life and build your confidence. I'm a little bit tipsy. I will admit that. However, that means I'm coming from the heart, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all what the I think. Let's get into the video.
Life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing.
This Girl Talk series will be a episode type of thing of all different stages in life to where you will slowly become that girl. I want to bring y'all through my journey. I'm not telling you that this is the right way to go. I'm not telling you that this is how you should do it. And if you do exactly this is what's going to be to turn your life around. No. First of all, I want you to understand that it starts mentally. You will not change your life physically. You will not change the things around you. It all starts mentally. I just want to show you all my journey. I want to show you how I got to where I am. And I told y'all I was fucked up. If you are here from my TikTok video, then you've seen a lot of the tips that I gave y'all. If you are not here from that video, I just posted it not too long ago. So I would love for you to go watch those tips. But today we're going to be focusing more so on building your self-confidence. I want y'all to understand that the person that I am, or the confidence that I have, or this level of self-love that I have didn't come out of nowhere. It took years. I went through a series of depression, and one day I'm going to tell y'all about that. But I went through a long stage of depression. I went through that for about, I went through it up until about the time that I was mentally able to remember my fucking thoughts, all the way up until I was 17 or 18, all the way up until the time that I was 19. That's when I felt like I beat my depression. One of these days, I really want to share with y'all my story, but I ain't gonna tell it for no reason. No. I beat my depression. And now I try not to say that I am depressed, because people don't understand that depression is more of a mental disability. It's not something that people feel sad, people feel depressed. Shut the fuck up. People feel sad, people feel down, people feel stressed out, and they automatically say that they're depressed. If you haven't went through depression, you don't understand what that shit feels like. I went through that shit, and now I will never ever sit up and claim that I am depressed. I will never sit up and claim that I'm going through depression. I'm going through a period of sadness. I'm going through a period of grief. I'm going through a period of anger, but I am not depressed. And I try not to claim that, because you got to understand that the things that you claim and the things that you bring into your life, you will slowly feel. Be very cautious about the media that you consume and the media that you're constantly feeding to yourself, because they challenge and they develop your thoughts. So first off, I want to share a little bit of my story with y'all. The year of 2023, it was January 4th, 2023, I lost my little brother. This was my best friend. Like, I genuinely thought that I wouldn't survive through this shit. Like I said on TikTok, I was living off borrowed money. I was always broke. I was jumping from job to job. I was jumping from house to house. Like, shit was hard, y'all. I'm not going to fake it. And I never thought that I would make it out of that stage in my life. Consistently. I'm talking about consistently. What the fuck am I talking about? Consistency and planning and praying and manifesting and hope took me out of that stage in my life. 2023 was literally the worst year of my life. But like I told y'all, 2024, crazy. I had the meanest run, the craziest run. Like, I can't believe that I've been able to do some of the stuff that I've been able to do. And you know what? First and foremost, I'm so blessed that y'all have offered me so much support through this journey. It literally saved my life. So back to the more important piece. Confidence. Two main elements of confidence that really boosted me up and made me really feel like fuck 'em. First and foremost, I always told myself, and this is when I was in high school, I said that your fear of looking stupid is holding you back. I said that shit to myself every single day. When I was about 16 or maybe 15, I can't really remember exactly, but I was a freshman in high school. I had social anxiety. This wasn't social anxiety to where it was like, oh my God, I can't be in public. I can't, da, 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 da. It was more so like, what the fuck are they thinking of me? If I get out and do this, what are they going to think? What are they going to think? And that is what a lot of us struggle in today's time. So to overcome that, I made myself become a cheerleader. Being a cheerleader, you gotta be in front of everybody, y'all. And not only was I in front of everybody, I did embarrass myself in front of everybody too. I tried to do a flip and I fell. But can't nobody see me down. I got up and I did it again and I succeeded. Y'all. I succeeded. But I did fall the first time in front of everybody. Back to the point. I struggle with social anxiety. I forced myself to become a cheerleader. That means that I have to force myself for everybody to perceive me. I know so many of y'all be like, I don't want anybody to perceive me. I don't want anybody to think about me. It is what it is. People are going to perceive you. You're going to go out in public. It is what it is. Okay? My phone knew I was speaking too much real ass shit, so it had to stop. I know that we don't want people to perceive us, but regardless, when you are out in public, when you're at school, when you're at work, wherever the fuck you are, people are going to perceive you. I understand that you don't want people to think that way about you, but it is what it is. I forced myself to become a cheerleader. At that point, I was putting myself out in front of everybody. Running into the middle of the halftime court, I was dancing in front of everybody. I was doing everything. And after that cheerleading season, I want you to know I was never embarrassed. You can never embarrass me. If anything, I'm going to be the one to embarrass you. I don't give a about what people think about me. It leads me directly into my second element. Everybody is not going to like you. Stop fucking caring about who doesn't like you. It's not your job to please everybody else around you. It is your job to please your motherfucking self. Recognize how far you've came and the things that you've done to get to where you are today, and appreciate that. Love yourself for that. You've done the best that you could with the knowledge that you had at that time. It's okay. I love myself so much because I've been through so fucking much, and the fact that I've been able to fight and I've been able to get to where I am today, I love myself for that. Give yourself a round of applause for how far you've been able to come. It's a very hard truth to swallow, but you have to understand that everybody is not going to like you, and that's okay. I promise you. It's people out here that don't like Beyonce, they don't like Rihanna, they don't like Adele. Whoever your favorite artist is, it's so many people out here that don't like him, and that's because people's upbringing is what brings them to their reality. People's perception and the way that people view the world is the way that they were brought up into the world. If they had a very abusive parent, they're going to view the world as on fire, or they're going to view the world as fucking angry or whatever. Your reality is not the same as the next person's reality, which means that the other person can be right, but you can still be right too. Just because they're right doesn't mean you're wrong. They're right doesn't mean you're wrong. Two truths can exist at once. But like I told you, their reality is based on the way that they were brought up into this world. Your insecurities, your emotions, the way that you view the world, it's all based on how you were brought up into this world. It's your job to dismantle those beliefs and choose the things that you want to believe in, the things that you want to give your energy to. Once I understood and took heed to the fact that everybody cannot like me, you cannot please everybody. No matter what you do, no matter how far in this life that you go trying to people please people, because people be looking at me some type of way because I say I don't like people pleasers. Once you go so far in this life trying to please everybody around you, you will slowly understand that everybody is not going to fucking like you. You cannot please everybody. And like I told you, that's because everybody's reality in this life is based on their upbringing. So you're not going to have the same reality as somebody. And that's okay. It's not your job to please everybody in this life. And you have to understand that the people that are meant to be around you are the people that's going to accept you for who you are. Once you slowly align with the things that make you who you are, you slowly put so much energy into the things that make you happy. You will see yourself aligning with people who have those similar beliefs. And you don't have to please anybody because they believe in the same thing that you believe in. I ate that. In this life, it's that simple. I promise you, you don't have to overthink it anymore. It's that simple. The people who don't like you, the people who don't like the things that you do, the people who don't like the things that you believe in, they simply weren't meant to be in your life. Your job is not to align with how many fucking people is in this earth? 12 billion, 13 billion, however many people. It's so many people on this earth, and your job is not to make them feel happy. Your job is to make you feel happy. Pour into your own cup. So once I understood that I cannot make everybody happy, I cannot make everybody love me, and the people who are meant to me will come to me, the people who are meant to be in my life will gravitate with the things that I believe in, and we'll have those connections. Once I understood that, and not only understood that, but I lived it. And I seen that when I'm around this person, I genuinely feel happy. When I'm around that person, I genuinely feel anxious. Did they like me? Did they like what I said? Did I say too much? Was I over speaking? Etc., etc. That's not the person that you should be around. I'm sorry. But the people that are meant to be around you will make you feel good about yourself. You don't have to have all those questions. You'll feel reassured. You'll feel like you belong. And it's that simple. This life shit is not hard. It's just so many of us is overthinking it. We're trying to force people to be in our lives. But this person makes us feel uncomfortable. This person makes us feel untrustworthy. This person makes us feel like we have very low self-esteem. This person makes me question myself. If it's somebody around you who are making you feel like you're constantly crazy, you're fucking stressed out, you're overwhelmed, you this or you that, that's not the person that's meant to be around you. My life slowly started to fill up with more love and more reassurance and more I don't know, y'all. It just started to make me feel like I was constantly getting a hug because I surrounded myself with people who align with the things that I believe in. You are so miserable because you keep being around that nigga, or you keep being around your family, or keep around that bitch that's who you call your friend, because y'all don't have the same belief systems. So they keep pushing these negative thoughts onto you, or whatever the case may be. They keep pushing their belief system onto you. So you're slowly starting to believe it. And now you look up and you don't have anybody around you. Now you look up and you see that you're unhappy because the people who are around you, your support system, which is the most important key factor into your mental health, your support system is toxic and it's draining you and it's unhealthy. I don't care how much you love a person. If they don't align with the things that you believe in, if they don't align with the way that your energy feels, they're not meant to be around you. You have been through so much shit and you haven't gave yourself a round of applause. You haven't gave yourself a rub on the back. You haven't acknowledged the shit that you've been through, the shit that you trucked through. Niggas have treated you crazy. You done been into it with your motherfucking family. You have lost so many friends. It takes a strong woman or a strong man to overcome some stuff like that. Every single day we overlook the constant obstacles that we have to overcome because we're giving so much energy into what we want to be or who we want to be. Love yourself for where you are today. You are trucking yourself through this current situation, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of the people that's around you, regardless of the money that you got. You have to live with who you are today. You have to live in this current body. And you've made yourself go through this day to the next day, to the next day, to the next day. And you deserve love for that. I'm so sick of people falling in love with the outcome of who they want to be. Love yourself now, today. I told y'all, everybody is not going to like you. You got to put that shit in their face, etc., etc. But you got to love your motherfucking self. Again, I love myself so much because I've been through so much. Nobody will understand the effort and the energy and the lengths that it had to took for me to get to where I am today. I love this bitch. I do. I do. If y'all don't know by now, I love Ashe. I love Deary Ashe. This bitch, right, she been through so much shit. Y'all will never understand it. Y'all will never understand it. You've been through too much shit. You've been through too much heartbreak. You've been through so much pain. Love yourself for it. You couldn't have made it through it without yourself. We're so quick to want to give support to other people and acknowledge other people like, oh, you're so strong, you're so this, you're so that. No, you're so strong. You're so patient. You're so kind. You're so loving because you push yourself to go through this unattainable and this painful and this crazy situation. You had to go through that. Give yourself some love through that. Aside from even showing yourself love through emotional distress, show yourself love through physical distress, okay? When you're tired, give yourself a spa bath, give yourself a pedicure, paint your toes, paint your nails, do your brows, do your makeup, whatever you want to do. Do your hair. Make yourself feel pretty. When you feel good, you look good. And when you look, I got that wrong. When you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you do good. So much of my rebrand, per se, will come from how I look at myself and the love that I show to myself. This body and this mind have took myself and have carried myself through so many unfortunate and drastic changes in my life. I've been through so much shit. And it's unfair to me to not acknowledge this body and this mind that brought me through this shit. I deserve that love. So many of us hop on the internet and we look at people online and be like, she doing it. She did, she that. Turn that energy back into yourself. No, you doing it, bitch. And you're this and you're that. You have to have the confidence that it's only you. I know that I'm on this motherfucker and I'm telling you like, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do that. Find the thing that makes you uniquely you. I literally used to tell people all the time, I used to tell my motherfucking self, I'm the best bitch in the world. There's nobody topping me. There's no way that you should feel personal about that because that's how I want you to feel about yourself. I want you to understand that someone's beauty is not the lack of your own. You are beautiful. You're kind. It's only one of you. One of one. Simply that. Simply that. Love yourself in all stages because you deserve that. Your body and your mind have been through so much shit, and you deserve some love for that. Spend more time with yourself. Send more kind words to yourself. People don't understand our words are spells. I ain't gonna get into all that right now. I'll get into that in another YouTube video. But speak kindness to yourself every single day. I used to have a post-it note on my board, and it was saying some shit like, you are beautiful, never give up. And I read it every single day. I'm that bitch. I believe everything that I say. I know it. I know it because I've practiced it. And you're not going to get anywhere in life without practicing. The more that you work out, the more that you'll see your body is fit. The more that you eat healthy, the more you'll see your body is fit. The more that you take care of your skin, the more clear you'll see your skin. The more that you take care of your car, you see how much further it'll take you. The more that you take care of yourself, you see how much further it'll take you. Speak kindly to yourself. Try to think about the fact that I'm talking to my 10-year-old self, my 12-year-old self. I just wanted things to be better. I just wanted shit to be over with. I just wanted to be happy. And now that I'm in this position and I'm grown, I have to take care of that little girl. I have to take care of myself. I have to put this energy into myself. Dress well, speak well, look well. You deserve somebody who's going to look out for you. And you deserve somebody who is going to stand up for you. Stop letting the world walk over you. I said it in a different video, but you have to set the tone for your days. Set that tone on your time. Stop waking up, rolling out of bed, and going on with your day. Roll out of bed, journal, meditate, pray, eat breakfast, work out, spend some time with yourself. Start those days on your terms and give yourself an extra big kiss for how far you've brought yourself in this life. You are so quick to acknowledge everybody else around you for how much support that they've shown you, etc., etc. Don't forget about yourself. I'm a little bit tipsy, so I'll catch y'all on episode 3 of our Girl Talks. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for supporting you. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for watching this video or going this far in my YouTube journey. I love y'all so much. I genuinely hope that I've touched you, that I can help you. And if I have helped you, let me know how so I know how to help the next person. You are beautiful, you are blessed, and you are amazing. Start giving some of that love to yourself too. I'll talk to y'all later on episode 3. Love y'all. Bye.